big, beautiful bill gets slimmed down in Senate. Adam, I'm going to come to you with this one here. President Trump's tax and spending mega bill, described as a big, beautiful bill, is being scaled back in the Senate after Senate parliamentarian Elizabeth McDowell ruled several provisions eligible in the budget reconciliation process, which requires measures to be primarily budgeted related to a simple majority vote. Chuck Schumer praised the decision, and a few others. McDonough's ruling removed provisions like the one requiring states to pay part of the food benefits based on payments that is projected to save $128 billion over a decade, and a few other things. Adam, your thoughts on this?
Well, anyone that's interested in knowing how a bill becomes a law, I encourage you to watch the video that they made us watch when we were in 8th grade. Everyone freaks out when something passes in the House. Oh my God, it's going to raise the debt ceiling. Oh my God, we're going to spend so much money. Oh my God, relax. The Senate has been called the cooling saucer for when the House heats up the agenda. So what happens is the Senate will come in and be like, I don't know about all this. You know who looks very, very bad right now? Is Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk was calling for dismantling this bill and saying that it basically led to their complete just destroying their relationship. I haven't heard much of it since a week ago, since this Iran thing. But in my opinion, Elon spoke way too soon. He started basically criticizing everything. To anybody that's been following, anytime a bill becomes a law, it doesn't just get approved immediately. It's just like the debt ceiling. Tom would know this better than anybody. How many times are they saying, oh my God, we're going over the edge, it's over. And then all of a sudden they save the day and pass a continuing resolution to make sure that we actually have enough money to fund the government.
Every October.
This is how government works. This is how the United States government works. We get to see how the sausage is made. It's not pretty, but that's what it's like being in America. You get to eliminate what you don't want, and hopefully they're eliminating all the pork and basically the items that will drive up the debt. So we'll see what happens here, but it's not approved yet.
Tom,
big,
thoughts?
beautiful bill.
So whenever things go to the Senate, that's where the real big things happen. Why is that? Because senators have longer terms in office and much bigger, more expensive campaigns and much bigger interests. They say companies elect congressmen, representatives, industries elect senators. And so the Senate is coming and making bigger cuts on this. And you look at what's going on in there, what they talked about, and that they want to eliminate. And they want to, so you got to post bonds for injunctions against the government, and proposals defund the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and merge the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board in the Securities Exchange Commission. Those were refinements that were coming out of Congress. And now the Senate is looking at, well, not so fast. Let's not, because I got everybody in the energy sector who doesn't want to see you suddenly have a consolidation of regulatory authority. You see how that works, Pat? So you got everybody behind Senator Blowhard, and saying, hey, man, you better take this out of this bill, man, because we don't want this. Who doesn't want it? Well, I'm standing here representing Exxon and Chevron. I know who the hell you are. I know you represent the entire petroleum industry. But that's what's going on right now, is the big, beautiful bill. Some of the more restrictive things get restricted because industries use their power over, say, 5 congressmen, which is 5% of the total votes that you need to get something of the Senate, but 10% of the votes to get it passed. So if you and I were the energy sector, Pat, remember, we only have to get to 5 congressmen to have 10% of what we need on the 51% passage.
What's the chances that Elon read the entire bill?
The chances that Elon read the bill, I think it's very, very low. But did he get summaries from Grok and go through things like that? I believe he did.
Okay, so what's the chances that when he's reading the bill, what do you think are the top 3 things he's looking for in the bill that got him to pop off?
Well, I think we can safely say that he's the number 1 market shareholder of EVs. Okay. So when $7,500 credit for anyone buying a new EV in the industry, he can say that benefits the whole, EV industry. And I think that got him to pop off. He was also very upset about NASA funding. And what he wanted was a hard integration of SpaceX and the Dragon capsule that went up and ultimately offered to save the astronauts who were stuck in the space station. So I think there was NASA, and I also think there were things for the EV industry, like that $7,500 credit that he says, oh, that's not only about Tesla. Give me a break. You're 70% of the charging stations and you're 44% of the market share. Of course that one benefits you more than anybody else, and you can sound noble and say, well, it's about EVs everywhere. But I think those kind of things is what really got him going.
Yeah, makes sense. So to me, I think the main things he's looking at is stuff that he's going to be connected with financially. Tesla, but I think EV is going to be at the top, right? And when you see something that's going to all of a sudden trigger your business suddenly, you go zero to nuclear the way that he did, and it's over with. And if you notice a couple things that we talked about on Saturday, the emergency meeting of who is in the inner circle. If this is the inner circle of Trump, and let's just say 5 people are in here, this is 20 people, this is 50 people. Where is Elon at right now?
Oh, he's on the outside.
Oh yeah, he's outside the third ring.
He's outside.
He's out there.
I think so as well. And by the way, there's a part of me that thinks he's also happy, and he's done, and he's doing what Larry Ellison is doing, to not want to have as much to do with politics because he really went off last year, 2024, going in all in, fully, driving, doing all the stuff that he did, and then all of a sudden notice what happened with business issues, results, headaches. Is that because I'm out of it? I don't know if I want to mess with it anymore. All right, let's go into the next one. We'll see. By the way, we don't know yet. We'll see if he's not gonna. Maybe he's gonna make a comeback, and we don't know anything about what's going on here with him when it comes down to merch, especially with all the timing that we have going on. Look, if you ever wonder why we don't do sponsorships, because our own companies are putting us in a position with the customers. I say this to you all the time. If you believe in a brand, go support it. If you love CNN, buy their stuff. If you love Fox, buy their stuff. If you love any other small media company, support them, because that's how they stay in business. So here's what ends up happening. You either take money from sponsorship, then your loyalty has to be to sponsors, or you take money from customers who are buying stuff from you. The loyalty then becomes to them to stay honest to them. That is what our goal is long term. Eventually, we will bring some partnerships in based on criteria that we're creating with them. But till then, we're loving what's happening right now with the podcast, the media company, everything that we're doing. So today, we have some limited merch that just came in today. And talk about the timing of it. We've been waiting for these for 4 months. We have these new USA flags that literally just came in. We have the black one that came in here, USA hat. On the back, it says Future Looks Bright. We have the other USA one with the stars that are on it with Future Looks Bright on the side, and on the back it says Valuetainment. This one is sick for 4th of July. This is the kind of hat you would want to sport on 4th of July. I like the black one, and I like this one here. This one's not going to last a long time. This is black and gold. USA is gold right here.
Limited?
Look at this. USA is gold right there, and it's numbered.
Oh, it's okay.
This is limited edition out of 250 with the American flag on the side, Valuetainment logo on the side, and on the back it says Future Looks Bright. It's out of 250. You know what happens with these numbered ones? They don't last a long time. I think the last one lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. They go in no time. If you like the limited supply stuff that we have, some people buy them and put it on eBay and they flip them. We can't stop them from doing that. So if you don't buy it, you can only get these on eBay. But those of you that love our limited supply material that we have, go buy this. They have a shirt that goes with it as well, Rob. If you can go on the shirt one that we have right there, the gold shirt. Can you click on it real quick so we can zoom in? Look at that. USA Golden. And on the back, it says Future Looks Bright. And then go to the hat as well so we can see some of the pictures of the hat, Rob. These are all numbered. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And Rob.
Yeah, look at that stitching. It glitter and everything. Oh, this is awesome.
Anyways, go to vtmerch.com to place your order. Is that a new shirt as well for 4th of July?
This is a new shirt that's
I don't know if we have that on the website or not, but I'm sure when we do, we'll market that as well. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.